So this is the new OpenEd website, and I'm going to go ahead and sign in using a teacher account. So I'm going to say openedteacher@gmail.com. And once I sign in, the things at the top here, I have my classes, I have the resource library, and I have my resources. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, I'll go ahead and make a new class actually, and just showing how I can set this up. So I can say 7th grade, and then I can just kind of generally say, I'll make an ELA class, which is kind of nice just for organization. And I'm going to call this period 1. So I'm going to go to my class, and this is the lesson plan view, which is really nice. And what I can actually do here, notice that it's already kind of pre-selected 7th grade here. So I can then go through and I can add resources, or I can go through and do a few things like this. So I can either go through and add standards like this for that week, and maybe I want to add an assessment, and then I want to go through and add a couple videos and some games maybe. Obviously normally I would go through and actually view these resources here. Okay, I'm going to save it, and then what I would do is I would go to assigned. Actually I'm going to go back. The best way to do this actually would be to add a note and say something like inferencing. And then what you want to do is you can actually indent all of your resources for those instructions underneath it like that. So maybe inference, say, watch the videos, take the assessment. And then what I can do now is now all of those resources are underneath that note, which makes it really nice for students and for you, right? And then I can just assign everything all at once. So over here, what the students see is just all of those things all together, just like that. Really nice, really easy. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to add my students. Now the students can just be added with a class code here. I'm going to invite my student account. Okay. If you have a student that doesn't have a Fresno Unified email or something, you can create an account without an email address now too, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to sign out, and I'll go ahead and sign back in now as my student account. So what students would do, they go in here, and they would sign in as students. They would see my classes. This is that period 1 that we had mentioned. And this is what they see. And again, same thing, they go on, they take the assessment after they watch the videos or whatever. I'll go and just take it really quick. Okay, I'm not really caring what I'm picking here, but what I'm going to show is what the students would see, and the teachers too. So they take this assessment that this person made based on the free questions that are available. And then what's beautiful is when they're done, same kind of thing. They can review what they missed and then watch resources that help them with that. Okay. And then they actually can see how they've been doing on in certain classes or on certain assessments. Okay, as the teacher, I'll go back to the teacher account really quick. Okay, what they do, you go back into your teacher account, and you can see how your students are doing right here, just like that. What I would do too is once you have a lesson plan that you like, um, you want to publish that and then just assign it to different classes for different periods. So pretty slick. It's working pretty well now. And if they have the OpenEd app, so like remember the web version, if they have it for their phones though, the web version being ccquest.opened.io. They can actually, as well as taking all the different standards from like previous grades or current grades, just straight assessments, no videos like to watch before they take something. From the web interface, they can also access the resources that you've assigned them as well now. So here's that. I'll open up a new tab. Okay, so what they would see on their mobile screen would be something like this, where normally, sure, you have the Common Core Quest thing like we've shown before, but now, whatever you assign them specifically, you can also still, they can see and they can take these assessments and everything straight from this interface or from their phone too, which is great.